A quick glance at trending news topics, brought to you by the Edge of the Web podcast.
Something interesting from Marketing Dive that we came across, and we wanted to bring this to our listeners here. The report came through that more consumers are willing to share data when there's transparency. So check this out. The chief marketing officers need to be more mindful of consumer privacy as they develop marketing strategies. Their Accenture Interactive study highlighted the challenge that CMOs face in personalizing products and services for customers while respecting their growing demands for privacy. Highly publicized data breaches and continual warnings about perils of identity theft have made consumers very wary about sharing personal information that could underpin the data-driven marketing strategy that CMOs go after, right? So Accenture Interactive's findings support those of other recent surveys that found customers don't consider personalization a worthwhile trade-off for disclosing more of their personal information. U.S. consumers are actually less willing to share every type of personal information, including gender, race, marital status, employment status, sexual orientation, and citizenship status, if it will be used for personalizing advertisements, and that's per an advertising research foundation study cited by eMarketer. Similarly, about 55% of the U.S. consumers have an unfavorable attitude towards personalized ads. So you can certainly read deeper into that article, but what are your thoughts, Andy, about the pushback on personalization, even though it may actually mean that I'm going to get my product or get to a goal or an advantage of the consumer? People are pushing back.
And do you know what? I think with the horror stories that you generally hear in the press, for every sort of 100,000 sites that would do nothing really bad with your data, there's always going to be that one horror story that is going to sort of keep in the press and stick in people's minds. And those sorts of things are always going to make people wary. I don't think this is ever going to be something that is going to be an easy one to get past people. I mean, am I always happy sharing personal data? Not really. Do I always try and sort of help clients out to say, right, okay, well, if they want to sort of gather data, there's ways to do it which are probably more open than we capture this data or we capture that data. This is what we do with it.
Right.
And if you're a little more transparent with it, then it can be beneficial. But there's times when it'll go against you as well. I say, I mean, why are you telling me all this? It can be information overkill at times as well. It's never going to be an easy one to combat this one.